The newsletter is basically all the events that are going on throughout the school in that month that's put online for the entire student body and the parents. About 3 to 4 pages depending on what we have going on in that month. I'd recommend to find out the information like for the dates and stuff as soon as possible, so that gives you a longer time to work on the newsletter so you're not rushed before the due date. And I would start on it 2 weeks before the month actually begins.
The school site council meeting is basically a monthly meeting in between administrators, heads of department, parents, and students. Basically, we talk about the different things that are going on around the school. Each group has a report of what's been going on within their department or within their section of the school. We make big decisions that really directly affect our school and how things work here. You are a voting member. Therefore, if you don't agree with something from a student's point of view, you can oppose it. It gives you a lot of power, which you might not feel that you have in a classroom, but here in these meetings you do.
The goodbye video is basically a video that busing liaisons put together with all the photos and videos and activities that we do throughout leadership, and we compile it into one big long video to show at the end of the year banquet. We also add in videos that can be dedicated to seniors, that can be dedicated to memories, or just fun things that we did in leadership. I suggest starting pretty early compiling the photos for this video, because you're going to need a lot of time spacing everything out and getting everything set up perfectly so the video, you're not cramming in at the last minute.
Shara had us draw a map of the Upper Superior Court and actually assign which club was going to sit at which table, rather than having it be for like a free-for-all, 10 minutes before the bell was going to ring, of people scrambling around trying to get tables, trying to set up, make sure that everything is set up, but that it actually follows through and that you actually carry it out. Because having that plan or that strategy, it's going to be really helpful for the future, especially because it can help avoid a lot of commotion and chaos, just because everything is, if it's all set up, it's just everything will run a lot more smoothly, especially with trying to control the crowds.
I think it was successful because the people who did read it actually enjoyed reading them and enjoyed that we did them, and they thought it was really cool how it was done.
The nice thing about school site council is that it really gives you a really important and direct voice into your school's politics.
I think the goodbye video went really well because it definitely touched the seniors and touched the entire class's hearts. I think it was put together pretty fast and pretty effectively within our commission, and it showed the new incoming class what leadership is all about.
Love Food Sales Day. It wasn't that successful. It was like strong in the beginning, whereas like us, how we wanted it all to be, but when it actually came down to the day and everybody assembling, it kind of just like everyone just kind of did their own thing. It just got really stressful and like hectic for everyone in the Upper Superior Court trying to like assemble before lunch was going to start. So people kind of just grabbed tables and set up where they wanted to be, or they switched tables with another club. The stress and the craziness of Club Food Sales Day in general just kind of like made it not work.
The newsletter had to do with 3 C's: consistency, commitment, and communication. Communication, because you need to find out what events are going on, when they're happening, and like the information about each event. Consistency, because you need to be like on time with all your due dates and make sure you're getting all this information, so the newsletter comes out about the same time each month instead of like one not coming out at all. Commitment, because you have to be committed in doing this, because you can't just give like a half, you can't just do it like halfway, you have to do it all, otherwise other people won't know what you're talking about and it will make you look bad.
The C's out of the 4 C's that have to do most with school site council are probably commitment and communication. Commitment to students have to be at each of these meetings each month, otherwise decisions can't be made and the rest of the council can't vote. Communication is a big part of that as well, because you really get to communicate your opinions to the school. You get to decide what goes on, and it's really nice because it also helps improve your communication skills in other subjects.
I think the goodbye video relates to two C's. It could be either confidence, but how much confidence it takes for Mustang liaisons to put it all together and to be proud of what we put together. So I think it's communicating to the entire incoming class and new parents what leadership is all about and why it's so important to have it.
Communication, because a lot of it was communicating with each other about how to lay out the map, how to lay out who was going to be where, and then communicating it to the clubs and the councils and all the kids, and trying to get everything set up and assembled.
To me, leadership was one of the best things that's happened to me.
Overall experience in leadership. Leadership has definitely been a great opportunity.
Coming from like a small school, you don't know anybody, and coming into leadership, it was great to be surrounded by a great group of kids.
So my overall experience in leadership was incredible. I couldn't ask for a better class this year.
My overall leadership experience was amazing.
I'm really glad that I was given this chance to not only obtain new skills within speaking and presenting.
Used my entire sophomore year for the better, and it made me like really come out of my comfort zone and realize that I always have people there for me.
Great to have like a lot of nice people in the class who's willing to like help you or like do something for you if you can't do it.
Also to obtain a really good group of friends who I can turn to for anything.
Overall experience that makes me want to do it every year.
It was the best decision I ever made at CAP, was joining leadership. My overall experience in leadership has been amazing. I can totally remember how I was my sophomore year when I joined, and seeing myself progress as a leader and just obtain and utilize all the skills that leadership has taught me from sophomore year through junior year and now to the end of my senior year. The things that you learn in leadership, you truly can't learn anywhere else.
Yay!
Leadership forever. How do you even spell liaisons?
I'll be ambiguous.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be ambiguous.
Hey, Maddie, I'll be ambiguous.
Hey Eileen, I'm gonna be ambiguous.
Hey, do you know how to work Pages? The blood drive was Friday, right?
Hey, Maddie, can you help me finish this article?
What template should I use? Formal? Modern? Extreme?
I think we should write a fake ghost story about CAP for the Halloween newsletter.
Hey, Maddie, for Fake and Injury Day, we should put a zombie on it. Get it? Because he's, like, injured.
Wait, Kamal's blood drive was on Friday, right?
Can you ask Spirit and Rally what the spirit days are?
Wait, since we're in charge of food sales, do we get out of class, like, 30 minutes early, or?
Hey, how many tables are in the upper spirit court?
I talked to Miss Shanks at CAP because of school site council. We're pretty much best friends.
No, sorry, I can't hang out because I have a school site council meeting.
No, I can't hang out today. I got a school site council meeting.
Well, I mean, it's alright. Mr. K is there, so that's cool.
Me and Mr. K are like this. He said I'm her favorite student and that I could be principal for a day. Boss status. Everyone needs to send me pictures.
iMovie did not just quit on me.
What kind of music should we put in for the end of the year video? I know, the main.
I need pictures!
Is a 20-minute video too long?
College and career fair or career fair?
I'm deaf gonna need is at the banquet.